Hello everybody, Nubkeks here, and welcome to the Heroes of the Storm PTR. It's a very depressing time for the Heroes PTR because it's just hard to get a game on it. So we're jumping into versus AI like we did last time. We had a ton of fun. I think most people actually really enjoyed it, so we're doing the same thing again. The good news is that Lucio has a rework. Yes, Lucio has been reworked. Some quite substantial changes, as you're probably noticing from this button down here. I will cover all of the talents. If I don't get to cover them during the gameplay, which is quite likely, I will cover them all at the end of the video, give you some opinions on the changes and my thoughts on what the best talent build is going to be when this drops onto the live servers, if you care about that. In terms of base stuff for Lucio, his Q I think is pretty much still the same. His W healing is slightly lower. They actually halved the movement speed bonus. It's now only a 10% movement speed bonus, which is quite the change. His E healing and movement speed is slightly lower as well. One of the biggest deals, though, I am going to grab this because it's new and I'll cover it in a second, is push off, right? So your wall ride, getting the movement speed bonus for skating along the walls, is still there. It's still the exact same. But there's now something called, let's give our buddies some heals here, something called push off, 20-second cooldown. And while you're moving, so while you're wall riding, you can use this. It is a dash, a skill shot type dash. You'll slide towards a targeted location. Enemies hit take 104 damage and are slowed by 75% for 1 second. So it looks kind of like that. It's actually quite quick. Murky coming at you. So you could use this to, I guess, peel for your teammates. You could use it potentially to do a whole bunch of things. Let's see if we can kill this Brightwing. Looks like not quite. At level 1, I did take this new talent called Smooth Moves. While Wall Ride is active, basic attacks heal for 30% of the damage dealt and restore 0.5 mana. So I guess we want to Wall Ride all the time. And it also increases the duration of Wall Ride by 1 second. So if I come off the wall, it's going to take longer for it to decay over there in the bottom left-hand side, which is pretty interesting. By the way, biggest change coming up over here. Spoiler alert, we'll get there. Looking at the other level 1 talents too, let's see what we've got over here. So we have Party Mix has been moved from, I believe, level 7. So this, you play your track to nearby allies for a total of 8 minutes. So obviously, if you've got, it would be 8 minutes to 1 ally. If I've got 2 allies in there, it would take 4 minutes and so on and so forth. I think it's the exact same as it used to be. Reduce push out. Yeah, let's get that. I'll cover that in a bit as well. So what else do we have here? We also have Accelerando, which I think is just the exact same. So your movement speed bonus gets higher. You can definitely notice that he's a bit slower moving around the map than he used to be. And I want to try ganking this Orphea. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's very cool. Dash in with the push off and then back out again. Brutal. I'm a stone cold killer. You can see it actually cools down very quickly as well. You have to actually be on the wall to fire it off, though. You can't have the bonus decaying, looks like, which is definitely an interesting change. But yeah, there you are. But yeah, it's very noticeable that instead of moving 20% bonus move speed, you're now only moving with 10%. I think they essentially took power out of the baseline crossfade to balance out the fact that they gave him just for free, essentially, other than that, an entire new ability over there. At level 4, we have gone for Supersonic, so while our wall ride is active, our stuff is going to be cooling down faster. Okay, that's going to hurt a little bit. I can actually hit both of them there, which is pretty cool. And bear in mind, I am healing for damage dealt as well. So I'm just trying to keep wall riding here, so I can cool down my thing more. I'm a stone cold killer. We're gonna zip on back. An excellent strike. Thank you, sir. So, yeah, this push off does come back very quickly. Damage Lucio dream lives on. Gul'dan, I'm scared for you. You're fine. This is good. This is good news. Okay. Whee! It does take a little bit of getting used to here. Okay, we've got reinforcements coming in for the enemy team, unfortunately. That's okay, though. I'm just going to heal myself up here. One thing that is very confusing and it's going to take a little bit of getting used to is the fact that you have to be on the wall to use your trait. So it does definitely take some getting used to in that sense. I'm going to go tap this, come over here, We will get reverse amp, and I'll cover this in a second. Sorry, it's kind of action-packed right now. I know we've got some stuff to cover, and someone just subbed and all the rest, and I'm a terrible person, a terrible commentator. Please forgive me. Thank you. Gul'dan, he's just in the back of the enemy team. He doesn't care. He's just going for it. Greymane, no. Be strong, buddy. Get back here, Li Ming. Damage Lucio in the house. Gonna hunt you down. Gonna hunt you down. The enemy team also took ours, though. That is just next level sneaky. I thought our minions might take it back. They did not. They did not. They had no interest in taking it back. Tyrael is just pushing the lane. Damn it, Tyrael. You not heard of objectives? Well, while the objective comes, I will cover some of these talents. So, Subwoofer is there. They kind of combined 2 previous talents to make this one, which is kind of cool. So they basically added in... Hello, Diva. Gonna knock you backwards. She's gonna dash on out. That's totally fine. So yeah, enemies within the first half of sound waves are knocked back 75% faster. Cool. There's also a quest, quite difficult I would think, to hit 3 heroes with a single sound wave, increases the arc by 50% and the range by 20%. So that's some kind of nice changes there. Off the wall is, I believe, still the exact same. So hitting sound wave, your Q, reduce it from 7-second to 4-second cooldown if you hit it while wall ride is active. Come over here, heal up Greymans. Yeah, it's quite confusing to use this trait. I would say it would be kind of nice if you could use it anytime within the wall ride actual active ability. It's kind of a little tricky to use it off the walls. At least it's going to take some time to get used to say the least. It's going to heal up Greymane with our boosty. And yeah, anything else at level 4 then? Oh yeah, Supersonic, which I've already covered. Level 7, reverse amp. Amp it up. This used to be a heroic. Now it's a level 7 talent. I'll get the new heroic. I'll cover this in a second, boys. But yes, amp it up. Well, you are boosting. You're amping it up. Your crossfade. The healing one will now do damage per second to enemies, and it will do a 20% slow if you're in speed mode. So there you go. There you go. Unaffected by other crossfade talents, by the way. So that is a pretty big change. Good vibrations. Hitting an enemy with Soundwave gives you a shield. Hitting a hero gives 3 times the amount, so a bit more survivability. And Boombox is, I believe, still the same. 20-second cooldown. Throw it down for 30 seconds. Cool. Sound barrier is still the same. Let's talk about the exciting thing. High five. So I can just dash to an ally. It has a 15-second cooldown. 50 mana. Quickly skate to an allied hero. Upon arrival, they're granted unstoppable for 1 second and are healed for, well, at level 11, 385. So that's a massive change. They just removed reverse amp, made it that level 7 talent, and so I guess they didn't remove it, they made it a talent. But yeah, so very, very different sort of vibe to the hero now. Let's use this for wave clear, I guess, why not? Stash to an ally, I guess, why not? And I'm not really understanding what this does exactly. Are they helping handed? High-fived? What? What's going on? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so I've high-fived him. I think? I gave him a high five, right? Do I have to do something else? Oh, I see. Oh, what? I can do it as much as I want. Oh my god, it doesn't have a cooldown. It's just I can only high-five them once every 15 seconds. I can just high-five. So I can just be like, yo, Greymane. High-five, buddy. High-five. Okay, this is amazing. Hey, yo, Tyrael, you want a high-five, bud? Yo, I'm a high-five. High-five, buddy. No problem. Okay, this is amazing. My mind is blown. Greymane, how you doing there, bud? I think you need a high-five. There we go. Buddy Tyrael, he doesn't want a high five quite yet, but it's coming back up. Here we go. Let's see. Tyrael. High five, my dude. High five. It is 50 mana. Yeah, you will burn through it. But still, this is glorious. This is the best thing to ever happen, ever, to the game. Amazing. Push off no longer slows enemies, instead stuns. Well, that sounds great. Let's go with that. Just a casual stun. You know how it is, boys. Greymane, high five, my dude! He gave him the high five! How fucking cool! How cool is that? Oh, it's so cool, dudes. It's so cool. Oh, stun these goons. I'm gonna high five you, my dude. Oh, I missed her. That's embarrassing. Stun her. I'm gonna take you down, Diva girl. I'm gonna take you down. Eventually. Oh, get back! Get out of here! I could actually use my boost thing for damage. I totally forgot that's a thing. Oh my god, I totally forgot I have reverse amp as well as all this amazing new stuff. Did we? Oh, we won. I wasn't even paying attention. This is great. Okay, cool. So yeah, we've got a stun, a half-second stun instead of a big slow. You also have altogether each ally affected by crossfade. You gain movement speed stacks with other bonuses. That's pretty nice. And slip. Wall ride gives you 20 armor. That's pretty damn good too. And passing near an enemy hero gives movement speed. So yeah, unless you want the stun for interrupt, this one is maybe not that good compared to the other ones. The utility is pretty nice on those, but nonetheless. So yeah, Lucio, he's gonna be a rather interesting hero at this point. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna come in from behind. The Lucio gank, the dreaded Lucio gank. Here it comes. You ready? Are you ready? Okay, I didn't quite get it right there, but that's okay. High five, buddy. High five. Get me out of there. Thank you. Okay, they survived. They survived. They handled that well, the enemy team. They did not really care. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't even care. Dash on through. I mean, I kind of took some damage there, but we finished off the Murky. It was glorious. Oh, you are brave. You are brave, sir. You're so brave. Don't get hit by that. I wonder if I can do anything. Doesn't look like it. Right, I'm gonna get out of here. Over here, oh, they slimmed this down quite a lot here. So you just now have your healing additional 2.5%. The max target's max health per second. They removed the whole whatever it was. I can't remember. You know the thing that gave it. You had two ones. One was max health. One was just like basic healing numbers. They removed that. They slimmed it down a lot. Yo, Zul, can I get a high five? I just killed her. Can I get a high five, bud? Any chance of a high five? Gul'dan gave me a high five. Cheers, bud. Yo, Zul, where'd the high five at? Gonna grab this, because this is kind of ridiculous. It's got some ridiculous qualities. Oh, that was glorious. Have a high five, buddy. Good job. Grey main. Good job. High five. Yes, so they just slimmed it down. There's now the one talent that boosts the healing. And we have up the frequency, which has a passive at wall ride, increasing your basic attack range by 2.2, which I thought would be kind of fun to combo with this, where our basic attacks are healing us for the damage dealt and restoring mana. I thought that'd be kind of interesting, eh? You can see actually that we haven't really had many mana problems despite my exceptionally good, you might say, usage of the high five system. High five, bud. Okay, don't worry, Curiel. I got you. I got you. I got you, man. I got you with the highest of fives. Yo, could I have a high five here? But I kind of had a little bit of trouble. Tyrael. Tyrael's got me with the high five. Thank you. Repositioning. Oh, it's so good. Tyrael, you don't need to back up. Be brave, my friend. Be brave. And hitting enemy heroes with basic attacks does reduce the cooldown of Amp It Up, so we can amp it up even more frequently with our reverse amp. Oh my god. What a build. Ow, that hurt. That was not ideal. Let's go tap a well and come back. Then there's a new one, up to 11, 60-second cooldown. Activate to extend the duration of Amp It Up by 2 seconds, which seems okay, but not great. It's like a much weaker version of the bonus track talent that it used to have, I guess you would say. Knock him back. Where's this Li Ming at? I'm gonna get her. Eventually. She's so quick, though. Oh, no. You got her. That was close, though. She unfortunately has the Ether Walker, so she started teleporting pretty fast, and I wasn't quite expecting it. Has to be honest. I'll give you a high five there, bud. Good job. You're doing great. Keep it up. Nice one. Can stun her, because why not? Amp it up. Basic attacks reducing the cooldown of Amp It Up. I get to a wall. I can stun. There we go. Cheerio, good job there, bud. High five. Nice one. Love it. Love it. What a gank. Quality. Quality gank. it's ridiculous fun, eh? Sorry, I didn't even notice we were killing her at that point. Hey, listen, high five, man. Yo, good job, bud. Good job, good job. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, so honestly, initial impressions here from Lucio Rework. I know it's just an AI game. We're kind of messing around, having fun, but yeah, it seems super fun. I definitely think that the trait takes a little bit of getting used to. Just because of the fact that you have to use it off the wall. So it kind of gets a bit weird with like, because I often would do like the like hold down click and drag the mouse to move Lucio when he's wall riding. It makes it a bit easier than just like constantly clicking like crazy. Oh, look at this. This looks different, doesn't it? Oh, it's just there for everybody. Oh, wow. That's cool. New scoreboard. I had no idea. Okay. Cool. Very interesting. All right, nice. But yeah, oh my god, high five. That's insane. So let's just take a quick look at his talents. I believe there was one talent here we didn't quite get to, actually. Yeah, so over here at level 10, let's cover these. So you have Bossa Nova, still the exact same. 30-second cooldown sound barrier. It decays over 4 seconds. Mixing Fire is the upgrade for high five. It can now be cast on enemy heroes, doing 225 damage and reducing all healing received by 50% for 3 seconds. Passively it increases the duration of Amp It Up by 1 second. I initially thought this was terrible. However, that is because I was misunderstanding what this was. My initial thought was that this was like a skill shot skate thing that would have a longer cooldown the more allies that you hit, but obviously the benefits. That's not how it works at all. It is a point and click. It doesn't have any cooldown, but you can't cast it on the same target. Again, you can only cast it on a given target with it like once in the 15 seconds, right? It has that, it basically applies a debuff to them. They can't be targeted by high five again. So this would mean you could literally just go around high five your whole team and high fiving the entire enemy team, and there's nothing to stop you. And there's really interesting synergies with the reverse amp as well. That's pretty crazy. This is a pretty hype level 20 then. I had no idea this was going to be so cool. I'm excited to try this out on the live servers, which I will do a video of. Subscribe, haha. House Party. For each ally affected by crossfade, Lucio gains 10% increased healing. Again, this seems pretty useful. Kind of just a general healing increase, which is nice. Obviously, as Lucio, you want to have as many people within your crossfade as possible for the healing, so it just kind of naturally synergizes with itself. Obviously, these are significantly weaker than the old one with the bonus track, where you could amp up your heal, swap over for like half a second to the speed boost, and swap back to the heal, and would fully reset it. You essentially get double healing boost in a row. It's really strong. That's gone. And you have this Summer Anthem, which is a new one, 75-second cooldown. Activate for all other allies affected by crossfade, so basically everyone except Lucio, to become unkillable for 1.5 seconds. To me, this seems pretty weak. It's like, yes, you will delay someone's death by 1.5 seconds, but they will presumably just die straight away afterwards. So I can't particularly think of any situation where this would be better than just having a sound barrier at 30 seconds instead of at 80 seconds, which is insane, or just high-fiving the enemy team to death. I mean, what a way to kill them. That's just hilarious. It's like they're so distracted by being high-fived that it hurts them and they can't be healed. They're not paying attention. I don't know. Or House Party. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. But on the whole, you want to join in, ATL? You want to join in the AI fun? I mean, your name almost says, if you squint, it probably says AI. But yeah, on the whole, I think the talents look pretty interesting. Like I said, high five seems awesome. Maybe even a bit too strong. Who knows? We'll see what happens in actual games. Maybe it's going to be rubbish. Maybe it's too strong. I can't tell you. Push off obviously seems really, really strong. It is just a little bit confusing to use because unlike, let's say, getting some of the bonuses, for example, with off the wall, it still counts if you've got the diminishing buff. It's kind of silly. The only way to see wall ride is not in his abilities, but go over to his loadout and go into specials and go into his mount section. But yeah, so it actually persists for like 2 seconds after you leave the train. The bonus slowly decreases, but you can no longer do the push off. So that takes a bit of getting used to. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, and there you go. That is Lucio. So initial impressions from me, big positive. Here he is in the reworked roles. He's a healer. Hooray. Next up, we have ranged assassins. It's your girl. It is Chromie. So I'll see you guys in the video next time.